2012 proved to be a frustrating year for Rafael Nadal. After claiming his record-breaking 7th French Open title, Nadal lost in the second round at Wimbledon, and knee tendonitis forced him to miss the rest of 2012. Jon Wertheim and the editors of Tennis.com, Tom Perrotta, Ed McGrogan, and Andrew Friedman talk about Rafa's future.
Rafael Nadal wins the 2012 French Open, his 11th career major. Then he loses early at Wimbledon to a player ranked outside the top 100. We have not seen him since knee injuries. What do we make of Rafael Nadal at this stage in the game?
You have to think back to when he was out long last time, and now this is drawn on even longer than that. And for me, with Nadal, it's always, you have to take an until proven otherwise approach with him on clay. He's been out for extended periods.
This is going to be the king of clay until someone beats him, you're saying?
There's no reason to say otherwise, but you have this, like we're saying, extended injury, and for Rafa, you do sense that sort of darker tone to his feelings on his injury, reports from his camp, etc. It's definitely a time where I think his career is going to go one way or the other, and I don't think there's kind of this little status quo leveling out there.
Andrew, how worried are you?
I'm pretty worried. I mean, for a number of reasons. One is I think that he lost, half the year. He's going to be coming into 2013 cold. He's someone who talks very openly about, needing confidence, needing to build confidence, needing to get on this roll. And he's going to be coming in with this incredible length of time that he's been out of it, which is cause for concern. Also, just in terms of, is it too much to say tennis history? This is very concerning. I mean, here's a guy who's got 11 majors, who, until this happened, and now I don't think we really think in these terms, it seemed like maybe there was a chance he could catch up to Federer. Maybe.
Yeah,
that ship seems probably to have sailed now. I think that's my feeling.
Well, Federer put a little distance there at Wimbledon.
Federer added a little distance. This is another long layoff for Rafa. It just seems
26.
like it just seems out of reach, and that's a little painful to me.
When you think about the Big Four and these rivalries and this narrative, Rafael Nadal sort of your Kerry Bradshaw. I mean, he's in all of the subplots, and the tennis is worst off in his absence.
I was amazed how much energy he took away from the U.S. Open for not being there, and everybody there felt it.
Right.
Lots of fans talking about it, and I just sort of never had a sense of how popular he was in the U.S. and how much of a draw he is in terms of watching his matches every day. He's got so many interesting idiosyncrasies when he plays. He's really missed a lot.
Right. Let me go bright side on Nadal for a second. 11 majors. I mean, Ed said it best. He's the king of clay until proven otherwise. We know that the ages in tennis have shifted now, and 30 doesn't mean you're cooked. I mean, you can play into your early 30s. If he has rests and come back strong, there's always going to be some problems. There are always going to be some injury layoffs, but he has a good 5 years left. Does he have a chance of catching Roger here?
I won't be surprised to see him win 3 or 4 more majors in his career. I also won't be surprised if he doesn't win any more.
It's still a strange thought to me that we could really be seeing Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal potentially retiring at the same time.
This layoff seems so long. It seems so undefinably different, but it seems different. He's described it. He's used the word different when he talks about it. And I could see it going. I could see him winning several more, and I hope it'd be great. And I could see him falling just short a bunch of times.
I think we're all going to be in agreement, though, that 2013, big year for him. We'll know a lot more after Australia, I suppose.